we should be live. Let's see. Alright. Gonna get right into it. We just found Ibuki and Hyoko's bodies. Shit, I knew something was gonna happen. I said it in the last stream. She was developing too much character, that Hyoko girl. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. Hopefully we can get through the trial tonight.
Danganronpa.
We will see. It's just a matter of when I pass out for the night. But we will play until I can't anymore. Yeah, we haven't even done the investigation yet, so this should be good. Oh. Probably Hyoko's.
Damn right. Like, well,
That's that one-of-a-kind hemp bag. Or two-of-a-kind, I can't remember. It is one-of-a-kind. It's not a normal bag.
hey!
Well,
I see.
Yeah, he's up to something. He knows something we don't yet. Oh, there's blood on the ladder.
see? Yep.
Just a candle. Oh yeah, that's true. It could be a lighting mechanism. Yeah, forgot about that. Why would they light it though? What's the point of it? Yeah. Why use a candle when you could use something else? Like, I don't know, these lights over here.
So you have a peep. I can see it! Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
I love them.
Wow!
How pitiful.
They're not hamsters. It's merely their temporary form.
Fine. That was close.
A thick paper. Do you know this part? Okay, Troy knows this part. I can't remember it. Oh, wait. I think I do know, actually. Maybe. I'm not gonna say anything, though, in case we have new viewers later.
Hey, hey. See?
Oh.
Yep. But still. So...
Jesus. Oh yeah, that's weird. Why tie it in the front though? But she was taught how to tie it, remember? What's her face taught her? Can't remember her name. Photographer. Yeah, the hero taught her how to tie it in the back, so why would it be tied in the front?
Hey!
I love how the body was flat.
Now.
Just like their characters. Not like their personalities. Not flat characters. But their physics.
Actually,
You're welcome. Oh
Huh?
god.
why?
She has a lump in her kimono. Could it possibly be a boob? I don't
Hey!
know. It does look like a tail.
Yeah.
But yeah, Akane has boobs. She'll check it out.
Hey,
What?
thanks.
Now then. That's weird.
This is like when Sakura found out that what is it, Chihiro had a pee-pee. Is it Chiaki? No, Chiaki's the new one. God, it is Chihiro. Jesus Christ, Troy. The cheese are babies and they have electronic games. Anyway.
Yo!
Well, what? Why?
Perhaps.
It's probably the key, yeah, to her motel room if I had to take a guess.
But... Isn't that right?
That's true. I don't think Nagito's the killer. He reminds me of a certain someone in V3. I'm not gonna say who. Just in case we have people who haven't seen V3.
Hey,
But it definitely reminds me of someone.
well... See?
I mean, it did stop bleeding because of the duct tape. I've already put two and two together on one thing. But again, gonna let people figure that out on their own if they haven't seen this. Okay, I think I've explored all of the state. I guess I can...
Huh? Hmm. So...
Yeah, why would they need the curtain? To hide something? Oh, there's more here? Okay. Yes, I did look at the news. Do I need to put 2 and 2 together with something? I'm gonna look at this one more time. Talk to Chiaki.
Yep. But still...
Maybe look at the battery.
There we go. Maybe. No, we already talked about that. Oh yeah, and then we talked about the key. Oh, this little itty bitty thing right here. Oh, the hot air. Why would they turn it up though? Oh, thank God. Okay. I am confused by the... Oh, there are flyers on the corner. Or were those already there? Or stickers. I see something important to the right. This thing right here. Not the shells, the thing. Aha! Yep, I knew it. Okay, cool. Ah, okay. Put that together.
Hey. But... man... Hajime... right? How mean. Damn it. Hey.
I see.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Someone took it from the motels. Right, it wasn't here. Yeah, what was
Well?
it?
Fine.
Do I need to talk to every single person?
Damn right. Huh? Like... Hey! I get it. Huh. Huh? Like... I get it.
That sounds right to me.
Damn
That would
it.
make sense. Make it look like they have an alibi. So while we're looking at the body, they're just like, oh no.
I've listened to the whole story.
I love
Well? See? Yep.
Oh, ew, what? So it's glue? Chucky, I love you, but what the fuck?
That's weird.
My knees start shaking. Because I'm in love with the ultimate shitter. Who came into the scene after everyone else? I want to say I know who, but I don't
Something
want to
like
say
this.
it just in case things happen.
How cruel. So just as I thought.
She is something. Okay, I just talked to Mikon. Where'd she go? Oh, what? Come on, Sonia, really? Look at that. Oh, where's Mikon? Right there. Thanks, Sonia. Sonia, Sonia. Never mind.
You got it wrong!
Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, because it probably kept the... Oh. Cooked him. It is a little weird. Why? Why does it matter? Are we sure Hiyoko died second, though? That's what's suspicious.
Huh? See?
Good instincts.
Are we sure it's Sonia that knows about the movie, or is it the movie from the theater?
Oh, I can
Do you have a minute?
This, too, must be the will of...
Huh?
Yep.
Um... Perhaps.
Huh?
So... I am concerned.
Yep.
See?
Silence.
Hey,
Wow. I don't like this. This is kind of depressing.
Killed by one.
yep.
Fine. Taste your powerlessness!
Thank you. Good job, Gundam. I'm proud of you. We didn't make that connection.
So... Oh
So I don't know
my!
if they go over this, but my friend told me a little bit of the backstory of Gundam. Troy, would you like to
Good
hear it?
instincts.
Yes? Okay, and I hope the viewers do too. You see the thing across his eye? Yeah, that's a tattoo.
Well,
And you know why his eye's a different color? He's wearing a contact. He was never actually touched by Satan. I don't know if it goes over that later. I mean, it's kind of obvious if he has just hamsters as his evil minions that things aren't actually happening. But yeah,
you...
he got a tattoo on his face and a colored contact to look cool. Sorry if that's a spoiler. I don't think it is. But, yeah, we'll just go with it.
You are right.
Okay, we've got a lot of shit to do. No, we've got Motel Hospital and Music Theater. Or not Music Theater. Movie theater. I want to go this way. No, it's the hospital. Motel's on the other side. Alright, let's see. Nothing has changed. What are you doing? Wait. Why wasn't he in the room with us when we found the bodies? Or was he and then he left? I can't remember. It's been a couple
Right.
days.
Man. Hey. Huh?
I think I've narrowed it down to 2 people it could be. Oh, and other things are different here? I guess the...
Hajime.
That's right.
Hey, hey.
Man.
Well,
Hey. You.
Yeah, I don't know if that actually was Ibuki. Okay, sorry.
Now then. All right!
You can touch my boobs if you want. I want to do it.
Hey, hey!
There aren't any extra gowns? Is that what they're saying?
Yo! Huh? Like...
Alright, found a vibrator. I don't like whenever it turns red.
hey. 'Cause... Hey,
What? What the? What?
aw.
Troll fail? Oh.
Hey, hey. Well, see? See? Nope.
Whoa. That's the first time it's actually letting me, like, go down the stairs. Heaven. Okay. Weird. Right. Anyway.
you have. Listen what...
Damn right. I get it. I see. Hey! I see.
Kazuichi, that's soda, right? Okay.
Like... Well, yeah. Well. Huh? Jeez.
Okay.
Oh my.
How'd you get in here without the key?
However, perhaps,
Oh, she was struggling.
you are right. Perhaps Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
Oh.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Maybe they had to kill you.
It
They
cannot
might have
be!
had to kill Hyoko because she saw it. I see. Special little Monokuma. Ponchakuma. Oh my god. Come here. There we go.
No!
And to the movie theater. haven't done. Snake! Yay, snake. Oh, 52 steps! Baby snake gonna level up. Baby snake. I'ma just run around. I wanna see it evolve before I go into the trial. I don't think I need to go down there, right? Hey! Whoa. Oh my god. No, baby snake! Whoa. I guess it's because I got a tote meter all the way up. Yay! Oh, baby snake, no! Be free, baby snake. I love you. That was a great send-off. I miss him. I miss him already. Baby snake is no more. Okay. Bag gone.
Hello there.
Whiz.
I see. Hey!
Did you call me? What? What are you gonna do?
Sorry, give me 1 second, guys.
Huh?
Listen up!
That's...
Here! Look forward to it, okay?
Hey.
What's this? Too bad! You're so stupid! Shocking! Hey, well now. Now then. I can't wait!
Sorry if I'm really quiet, guys. Our dog just farted. It's not nice. I think that's so funny. I'm definitely gonna buy that. Hashtag ad.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Okay. Well,
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desired. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
okay.
Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. The Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Okay.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage.
Jesus Christ. Okay, pumped her full of arrows.
He
She's
also
stuck to
met
the
a
thing.
Monami tin man who was missing a heart.
Okay.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
What?
Phew. So,
Well,
Why would someone want to mimic this, though?
but...
Oh, the third murder. We know what it is. The machine. It was broken to pieces like the Tin Man, right?
hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class triumph, so make
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say this for anyone watching. I haven't played this game for almost 3 weeks. So, please forgive me if this trial goes very poorly, in terms of playing. Because, yeah, it's been a while. That's all I'm gonna say. But we are on our way to the trial. Hello, Mono Beast. We're gonna keep going. I think I've narrowed it down to a couple people. I'm not gonna say who I think it is. But I'm definitely not gonna do the, oh, I totally thought it was them, if I'm not serious. So, you'll only get my reaction. Maybe at intermission I'll tell you who I think it is. But we will see. Yeah, Ryan, I narrowed it down to 2, but I'm not gonna say who just yet. I just saw your comment, so if you heard me say that twice, whoops.
Wait! Monami's such a dumb child.
Monami, such a dumb child.
Hey!
Hey! That's...
Anyway... Bye-bye!
I won't let you!
Hey! Huh?
Damn it!
Well... How about it?
What do you yearn for?
See? I'm gonna do it!
Of course, Nagito seems to already know what's up. Every time. Roar. Eat. Ryan, I'm not going to answer that until after this trial. Place bets. You think I got money?
What?
Hey!
No.
That's...
Well now.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, we're gonna see all the pinks. Dang, 3 pinks on a page. Alright, here we go. Chapter 3's trial. Do we have any extra skills? We're already using that one. God, I need to be friends with people. I need more panties, yeah. Thanks, Troy. Alright, here we go. All raz, motherfucker.
Now then, let's begin. During the class, if you vote correctly, oh well, who cares about this boring explanation?
I don't
why I
mind starting
skipped
the
it.
trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it,
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
you're fine.
Empty head? Listen up! The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
As you just look at her tits from afar.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then,
Let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story!
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded. But it was too late.
Dead.
By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then, I noticed Ibuki was gone. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open, since we had no other option. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's, and not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so, we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Of course, he's gonna throw this on us.
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously.
There's no other way out.
So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Here we go. God, I can't remember buttons. This is not gonna go well. Slow down, R1. Oh God.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Yes, okay. We got this,
Hajime's
and
testimony is a lie. Then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
What?
I don't think I can deny that
Well, it still
possibility.
makes sense. I'm just gonna
After
read.
all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Oh wait, no, the stub for today because I've only seen it once. Okay. Alright,
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Hajime's... And the fact that Ibuki...
That would also...
I don't think I can... After all...
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously because...
Did Hajime kill both...
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie...
Yeah, alright.
No, that's wrong!
That's wrong! Counter that, bitch. Yeah.
I'm not the
I'm
killer.
hyped, guys. I've been
I mean,
waiting
there's
to
no
do
way
this
I'd be
trial
able
for
to
a very
imitate
long
that
time.
movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
Of course you're not. I
Before
already knew
the
that.
incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Oh, that's why he wanted me to keep it, because it was a safety thing.
No.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie?
Hold on a sec! You're the one who brought this up in the first place!
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, it also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad.
What a waste of time.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable,
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
No.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes?
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue
What do you mean,
block the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
however, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside. If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two! Sonia and Kazuichi!
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all
They
have
work together.
alibis.
It's their love affair.
Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Me too!
Hey! You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Why does she still get tied up?
Please stop
during every
making bad
trial?
jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall! Is this his professional skill?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside,
Yeah.
they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Yep.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
I have the
The
right
killer
thing.
was still inside
This
the
is
music
right
venue.
bullet.
By locking the door from the inside,
That's true.
they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Nope, we're wrong. Ow. Okay.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside.
They could have done it from the outside.
No, that's wrong!
Oh my god, again. Hell yeah. That's how trials work in real life, everyone.
There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
gummy.
I see!
It wasn't gum because Chiaki hated it.
Semi-transparent glob.
I healed a little bit,
Must
yay.
have been glue. Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
How is she not
Based
dead?
on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible. I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was
Good job,
only
Sonia,
applied to
proud.
the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious?
Yeah.
It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia. And me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Damn. Throwing some nasty shade.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left...
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than...
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there.
And when you went back with everyone else, Hyoko's body
think
was
we're
there
gonna talk
too,
about
right?
Hyoko's
But it's
body
possible
next.
that the body was just revealed at that time.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper.
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
Alright. This is gonna take 10 years, guys. Oh, Jesus. I thought it was gonna be a poster, but it's not. What was it called? Just try. I don't know. It doesn't help. Oh. Ow. Wallpaper. Got it. Nailed it. Get all those E's out of the way. Two L's. Oh shoot, you're right. Those are gonna hit. That green. Oh god, ow. Give us an A. What in the world? Are we just wrong? Is it not wallpaper? It is wallpaper, okay. Gotta be. Okay. Get the zones before they leave, baby. I'm not playing this part. I suck at this. Too much. But it's okay. Oh, we need that P. We need the P. And then the A. Yeah. Okay. Another P right there. Get the P's. Need the P's. Alright. Wallpaper. Ow. Ow again. And ow. There we go. Okay, nailed it.
I got it!
So I was half right when I said paper. I deliver the papers.
That scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
On a completely unrelated
In the
note,
music venue storage room.
Ryan
There should have
have
been black wallpaper that's the
info
same color
if
as
you're in
that
here.
scrap.
You know that Danny and Brian from Ninja Sex Party, they actually did a Starbomb writing today. I thought it was over. They might actually.
There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Yeah, a Starbomb writing. Like they were writing music and stuff today. They had a session for it. Yes, it is connected to her body. Unexpected disconnection on the mic. Whoops. Oh no. I don't know what this is. No, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. This is where we answer questions, right? Why do you have to be cool? It's hidden. Yay. So long in between questions, oh my gosh. The wallpaper. Or would it be the curtain? Okay, I just wanted to make you anxious. Maybe. Covered the pillar. It's drugs, Bo. It's drugs. Yeah.
It's all coming together!
Shatter. So what are the controls for that part? I don't play that part either.
Got it! Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
What it would have taken...
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it.
What?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
I mean, it was just
so
kind of
they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled...
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Idiot.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then when was Hiyoko actually killed?
So, Bo, who do you think did it? Actually, at this point, what does anyone think?
Good
Put it in the
point.
comments below.
And on
No, I'm
that,
just
it's
kidding.
about time
I
we
don't
shed
care.
some light on those imitation murders.
We'll see it soon enough.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once.
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I knew it.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up.
It's as if both crimes were...
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
I'm assuming this one. Yeah.
I see!
Sorry,
The reason the
it took
killer
me a
imitated
second
two
to
of the
think,
murders
oh,
from
yeah,
the
I found
movies was so he'd mix up
this
the
one
kill.
first.
Then
Yeah.
Hiyoko.
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid.
If you're going to cry and beg like that,
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just what a...
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk?
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's...
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How... Your opponent is out of your league.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when... How can a low-class creature with...
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a
Dragging her feet
pathetic
through the blood?
delusion.
You're one to talk.
Or hiding the blood. Give me that blood on the soles, baby.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
Yep.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that.
Consent. Such a weird word.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something.
Okay, Ryan, that is a big theory
That
right
something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She
Jesus
suffered no
Christ,
external
Ryan, Jill.
injuries.
I'm so glad you're talking in this chat.
Then it's Hiyoko's
This chat
blood.
meaning our personal chat that no one can know about.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Oh boy, here we go.
Is that it?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
Jesus Christ, he stole our line. No! The way he said that, that's a good line. Now let's fight!
Are you sure you're so frightened you can't even make a sound? However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Okay. Here we go. Oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is gonna take a few tries.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor. You can't step on blood that was never there.
Okay.
Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Okay. Sorry.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged... impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Hi-ya.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Cut.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Ryan, I'm kind of confused by your last comment.
Don't say such foolish things! You don't...
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
You look close.
I do.
There's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but... Ibuki must have already stepped in it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor... Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops
Yeah, that's right.
beating.
Sorry, Ryan. Thanks.
So I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file, just...
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is fine then. But regardless of good or evil...
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
So Nagito's trying to say that Ibuki killed Hyoko and then hung herself?
Nagito? What
Is
do
that
you
what
mean?
he's trying to say?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember?
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself!
And if she was going to fake her death, her body would have been defenseless in that state.
I see. There's no doubt that someone killed those two.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
A setup.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean...
Forced? Perhaps.
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
She had the gullible
that
despair
aside,
disease, so they could be like, oh, you know, this will
maybe
give you
we
magical
should
powers
figure
or
out
some shit.
who was able.
She was like, hell yeah!
Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure,
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
then the video Hajime saw was
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before, and I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki... And since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Oh Jesus, that's a lot of accounts. So the weakest one.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
I think it is too.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Oh, no,
That's
he wasn't.
not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the... If nobody has an Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has failed!
He was right until the morning announcement. No, he said he woke up from the announcement. And then ran straight to the hospital, and that's when Mikon was
We
like,
can
no,
exclude
no!
the sick people like me and
So I
Akane, right?
think
And
we're
what
right.
about
I
the-
think we
Right
have to
before
agree
the...
with
I was
you.
totally sleeping in my...
I think
Because it
everyone
doesn't
at the
make sense
So
to hit
everyone
any
who
other
stayed
one.
at the mo-
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping
would
in
there
my
be
motel
consent?
room.
Oh yeah, I
I
guess it
think
would.
everyone at the motel was doing...
So everyone who stayed at...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Ugh. No.
Crap!
Ow. Help.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own...
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has failed!
I am so confused. We're enduring the morning announcement. Someone has an alibi?
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my
Yeah, I
motel
know it's her
room.
last thing.
I think
But which
everyone at the
one?
motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
I don't even
What
remember
about you
Sonia's
guys?
account. That was when she
I
saw
was where I was supposed
Yoko,
to be,
right?
my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease,
We're gonna shoot it. We're
if
gonna try
nobody
it.
has an alibi, then
Ugh, what is going on?
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
I'm sorry, guys. This.
And what about
this,
the others?
Ugh.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the
Can I get some
motel was
help?
doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
No, that's wrong!
Oh yeah, because Mikon was with me before the announcement.
Hold on. Not all of
Jesus,
us.
okay.
In fact, Mikon and I both have alibis.
Jesus Christ, that took.
you
I'm
two
sorry,
have
guys.
alibis?
I was getting just
Up
as
until I saw
frustrated.
that
Don't
hanging
worry.
video,
I know you were probably
Mikon and I were actually
screaming
together
or
for a
will be
while.
screaming after this.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. Too much info.
Yeah, there's too much information.
It's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward.
And he had a
So we
boner.
were together until right before the announcement.
And I almost killed him with my boobs in his mouth, but it's
I
okay.
get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better
Good,
if
we're
we
safe.
think
That's all
about it
that
like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very...
It feels like Operation...
But committing an imitation murder, faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process. Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
What? Oh. Intermission!
Hiya!
Stop it!
What a disappointment!
Dang. Resume.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did we were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip? No! This definitely cannot be allowed. Everyone, do your very best.
It's hard to think she was one color at one point. Yep, she was one color.
Huh. Did I confuse you?
Man.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Jesus Christ.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect.
Well, it's against the rule.
That rule is too harsh.
Seriously, just shut up already!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like...
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
The old people?
About the light.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that if falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation...
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
I understand that
She was
imitation
using the
wasn't
mirror.
enough. But
And they saw her, like, oh no, we have to kill her.
It's not just the poor imitation.
And
There are
Ibuki was
also
just chilling,
other
like,
strange
yeah, let's
details.
do it.
Like,
Good
for
stuff.
example,
So,
This is
you're
how
saying...
you-
I have no
Yep.
freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting.
Yep, Sonia, it is your fault. Jesus Christ. I don't know how the curtain
Why
plays
did
into this,
Shoko-
but I think it's this.
Go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Oh no, we're not agreeing. Nope, nope, sorry. Nope.
no, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Agreed.
I agree with that.
Sent again. With Miss Sonia, never mind.
It's just as Sonia said.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because
There's no way she got up.
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just...
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right?
I won't lose!
Oh. Oh no.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day.
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk!
I think it's Sonia's account.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her! The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Okay. Alright.
But Hiyoko's room was locked.
Don't fight.
The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono... There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Allow me to cut through those words!
Hey!
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she...
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something.
Oh.
Then,
Hell
the killer
no.
probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin.
Kazuichi, do you want me to incinerate your clothes?
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is... when she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation...
Poor Hiyoko, that's like the second murder she's like seen, and then she died in this one.
Killed Hiyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually... They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death, and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me?
That's strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
Oh, maybe Ibuki was already dead. And the blood on her shoes is splattered. Or something. Oh, maybe the other side of the curtain has blood on it. And that's why it's too short? I don't know. That's the only thing that makes sense. I don't know. Should I... Oh, duh. Okay.
I can prove it with
There's blood
this.
splattered. Like on her feet.
Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself.
Huh?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean.
It wasn't
no
completely
footprints
clean.
or
You're lying,
bloodstains at all.
Hajime. There's blood right there. You're... God.
Do you notice such a small detail?
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see.
But that's something only Hajime would know.
Hajime, as long as I leave this to you.
Yeah, I'll definitely...
Candle? The curtain? Oh yeah, it's a green curtain. Or is this just a camera? Yeah, I mean, I think I can select pretty much anything. Let me try the curtain.
Damn it!
Is it the candle down here? Because you can't technically see it. Can you
Damn it!
What? The bag's here, the sandals here. Robe. The ladder. What? Not present at the crime scene. The camera itself? I don't know. What? Help? It's gotta be the candle. No, I can't select it. What? Do I just click on everything and die?
Here!
What? Oh yeah, it was tilted, maybe? I don't know.
That's right, I remember now. There was...
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side,
there we go.
there was a bloodstain. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at... But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance.
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
There were in the
But
closet.
where would you find another stepladder? There was only...
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder and... That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills.
Oh, Jesus. Display the question. That is such a long word. I. Just don't know what the word is. I want to get rid of that I on the left. Filler doesn't filling. Ow. You need another eye. Oh god. What is this? Filming location. Oh my god. Bitsy. I don't like this new form of gambit. Ow. Ow. Just finish it. Just end it. End my life.
I got it!
Ugh.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
The hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Oh. Could it have been filmed in the conference room?
Then, there's a
curtain?
possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance.
No, I don't. I'm gonna try this one. So accelerate is R1, jump is L1. Oh god. Ah! 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 Oh, well, I'm dead. Bye. Great start, great start, great start. No, I think it's definitely this one because it was the longest. This is my first time doing this. Oh, Jesus, what? Oh god, this is not okay. This is weird, it's trippy. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Ah! 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 Oh god, okay. Oh Jesus. Oh, this is making me nervous and anxious and it's just not a good time. Okay, okay, okay. Shit, okay. Okay. I hope so. Yes. Oh my god, you left me with like the hardest shit. Okay, okay. Slow and steady wins the race, right? And it makes people rage who watch this later. Yep, alright. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, well, I didn't get to do the cool thing, guys. Oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus. Okay. Please be the last question. Is it this one? Nope, nope, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Hit. Okay. Please be the last question. I am hurting. Oh, is it not? Oh, it is. Okay, good. This is worse than Mario Kart. They ook it with them. Number 3, they ook it with them. Yep.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue.
Then, only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start.
He did discover the body.
Well, in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Destroyed it.
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue...
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
It has to be the conference room. Why else would they bring it up? Well, we know the answer to this one. Conference is a very long word. You can speed it up, remember? Oh, see, right there. Perfect. At least it's kind of giving you things in order. I would go ahead and put the R's together. See, another E. Yep, keep that, and then bam, bam. Nope, not that. C's. Uh-huh. Thank God it gave you that in order. Okay. Get rid of them. Get rid of them ends. We need that R, though. There it is. Ow. Oh, you. Now let's move some R's. No! We're not gonna do well in this trial as a whole. Get out of there. We're good. Okay. Yay!
I got it!
Yeah, at least we knew that one, so it wasn't much of a disaster.
Possible that it was,
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue...
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
The curtain! Oh, they probably switched the two curtains because the one in the music room wasn't big enough. Right?
There's
They were
no
even
way
like, wow,
the
it reaches the
conference room
floor.
and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That's not true.
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
No.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
I agree. So I was right. I was right.
There's
It's
no
this-
way the
this bullet for
conference
sure.
room and the music
It's
venue
the one
look
where it
the
says the
same.
conference room looked like the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
What?
Damn it!
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
It doesn't make sense. What?
That must be
Okay.
it.
Cool. We were wrong. I need to heal, dude. I'm starting to die. It's not good. It's not pretty.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room.
I guess with the
They
curtain.
did that by using the black curtain
Yeah.
hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. It somehow became a plain black curtain.
I didn't
That's
catch
right.
that either.
Oh yeah? Well,
Tiny thing to remember.
your face looks stupid.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even it is a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
Someone had to move the
The
candle as
conference room. The same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor match.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
well. The candle. Please. The candle. It's gotta be. Right? Right? Yes? I mean, it can't be anything else. Except the step ladder. But we already went over that. Screw it, we're going.
I can prove it with
Yay.
this.
Okay, I can heal a little bit. Thank God.
You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
Oh, so the killer was in the hospital.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
Nope.
No, that's not possible.
No. No. He even sounds like a kid.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Yeah, like immediately.
I see!
Thank God I get to heal a little more. Yeah.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only
'cause they're
pretending
buy
to
one,
be the
get one.
victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
I sense an argument.
The actual time of death must have been earlier.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
What? What? No, I can't guess. No. It had to be someone at the hospital then. Right? Don't make me pick. Oh my god. Who's the killer? What? Oh my god. Who is it? I don't know. Okay, it's not these two. No. Troy, help me. Ryan, don't giggle. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna cry. It's me. I don't know, dude. Help me. Oh god, what? Wasn't she the only other one in the hospital? Her and Mikon? I think it's Mikon. Yeah, I mean, she's the one that noticed Ibuki was missing, right? And she came with us for her alibi. I'm gonna guess.
You're the only one!
Holy shit!
Mikon.
Oh my
You're the killer, aren't you?
god. Okay, I was gonna say it during intermission. It was between her and Soda. I kid you not, but I was leaning towards Soda.
What are you talking about?
Oh my
Like
god,
I said,
I'm gonna cry, dude.
Aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
I'm the killer.
Hey,
Yeah, because she
don't
wanted to
you
make an
think that's
alibi when she
kinda
was
impossible?
in my bed.
A chick like
What
her
a
as the
hoe.
killer? She couldn't even kill a fly.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone?
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence? At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me.
Oh my god!
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital.
So that must be...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible!
It's not literally impossible.
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wow,
Wrong! It's totally wrong!
I'm
It's
not
what you
kidding
think.
with anyone. It was between her and Soda, but I honestly thought it was Soda.
Just like Akari
Oh,
said,
you know, we're still going off
it is
to
really
someone's
hard
in
to
the
tie it all
room.
together.
I agree. It is
Oh my
truly difficult.
That
God.
slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've
one
been
second,
like
guys.
this for a long time.
Okay.
In a tournament for social punching bags. Even I can't deny
I was so close to
that.
getting her damn panties too, dang it.
How many times do I have to tell you?
What? Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Is it her?
Do you? Hey,
Doesn't make
Hajime!
sense. I hate it. But...
Can you hold on a minute?
Oh, not the eyes. Oh no.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the kill this time. I thought it was suspicious all along. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no...
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that,
Are you serious?
I've been
just
so
trying to confuse
focused
us
on
again.
everybody else this trial. But
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This is...
Actually, this is a game!
Please don't say such controversial statement.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope
still gonna be able to
Ibuki
get
was
her
dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. Near the middle of the rope.
Oh.
It's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long.
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Just like this case's killer.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it?
Yeah, Mikon
I
can't
thought
do
I
that.
made the decisive clue.
Oh no. Y'all. Leslie, sorry.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Has to be though.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
Do we have
The
memorizing in this? I
scars
don't
they leave
remember.
would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
So who said that it was by hanging? In the very beginning. Is that what he's trying to say?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
She was strangled.
That's basically the same thing.
I just need to listen to this again.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
That's true.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for
said it
someone's
was.
lie?
Yes, we did.
That must be it!
Yeah, because whoever's the first one that said, "Oh my God, she hung herself," or like,
So
"Oh
that's
my
what
God,
happened.
she's been hung."
We've been falling for
You know,
the
that
killer's lie
automatically
this whole
makes everyone
time.
assume. Oh.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikon?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by
It's
looking.
true, the scars. Oh shit.
You, me.
First of all, I'm not a coroner. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right.
Mikon nursed me till I got better.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
What?
Forgiveness or not,
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes... But is that really okay?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either! Of course I don't want to do this! But I need to do this!
You doubt your friends?
That's not it! I suspect them because I want to believe them!
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt...
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt?
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Oh, I just got a shiver down my spine. Oh my god, my eyes are tearing up. This is freaking creepy.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
You know, this is funny because Troy said he thought it was Mikan before all this because Hiyoko is such a jerk.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. I'm done with that.
Oh my.
You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mikan!
It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, what did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it?
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime, but still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end. Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. That's totally crazy. Why does everybody always hate me?
Is this broad really okay?
I'm not the killer.
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Shit.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Please, forgive me already!
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she knows this tampers with the thing.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Because we haven't talked about the AC temperature. The soulless
Is the
eyes are
handbag
so
on her
creepy.
head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
We're not arguing it, though.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
I don't think it's Mikan's account, but I don't know what bullet it is.
Proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So
it's gotta do with her body type, right?
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm still confused. Probably gonna use her account. Okay.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
Her account was finding
Is the
Fuyuhiko
handbag on
and
her
stuff.
head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clear.
Is that really your... You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
No. Okay.
Damn it!
How'd she know it was candles? We went over it in the trial, right?
I'm not the killer!
Okay.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
Give me a little more, guys.
Is the
I'm not sure what's
handbag
going
on
on.
her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
I don't know.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention
Here are
and
the
listen
bullets,
well.
if you need to look
You're
at
the
them.
only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
We've already been over the bloody souls, though. That's the weird thing. I'm not gonna start the next one because I have friends trying to brainstorm with me. I know there are people out there that already know, but you gotta keep in mind I haven't played this game before, and it gives me 5 bullets to choose from. Okay, we're gonna listen again.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other
One
than you
mistake she made, quote, quote.
who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it
I'll
be the
try that,
hospital
Bo.
slippers she had on?
I don't know, though.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video?
Memorize the killer's
Just from
mistake.
that camera
Yo,
angle?
but like, I don't know what
Just
that
from
means.
that dim candlelight?
Nope, that's not right, Bo. Memorize what? Use it on camera angle. Okay.
Damn it!
Okay, okay. Hopefully, this is the last time. But what would I
We
shoot?
can't think of anybody else other than
I guess
you
the
who could
mistake
have
at the
filmed
end.
that video.
No, not shoot. That's memorize.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type just from that camera angle? Just from that dim
That's
candlelight?
by holding triangle, right?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Yeah, okay, we're getting it, guys. I'm sorry. I am dying.
We can't think of anybody
Use
else
it on
other than
camera
you.
angle. Okay, Ryan, I got you.
Who could
You
have
don't need
filmed
to
that
use
video?
tabs. I'm trying to focus. I'm not
Is
looking
the
at the chat all
hemp
the
bag on her
time.
head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was, or could it be the hospital
I'm really sick of
Ibuki and
hearing
Mikan
your voice.
clearly have different.
Is that really your? You could tell her body type under just from that camera angle.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Jesus, okay.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Ah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. See, I would be a terrible detective, guys. I'm really sorry
The
that
only
took so
reason
long.
Mikan knew the camera is because you're the person who actually filmed that video.
This is your just reward. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Oh, God.
I was wrong.
That's not it.
I mean, it's impossible. You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she... Ding!
What the heck's wrong with her?
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Buy one, get one. And that's
Who cares
Monokuma's
about
account.
that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that... Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item.
But how would she see the symbol in the video? She just backed herself farther into a corner, right?
So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference, it's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. That's why that video isn't fabricated. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Oh no, what? Oh no, I suck at these. I don't have this stuff, do I? The panic? I just have to talk, right? I can't remember. Thanks. I don't have fever time, right? Or do I? Nope. Okay, thank God. Okay, so this is the thing where I stay on beat, which I suck at, and then shoot the things in order.
I'll keep explaining
Sorry
it
if
until
my
you
temper is
forgive
really
me.
bad.
This check.
Will you forgive me?
Okay.
You still haven't forgiven me? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! You're done for! Can you forgive me already? You still haven't forgiven me? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! You're done for! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already?
Whoa, what?
I'll do anything you want. Shall I let you punch me? Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! You're done for! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
This is the end!
Okay, phew. Alright. Shit. Yeah, that negative with the tempo slowdown was rude. That was just rude.
Mentioned this earlier. Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why can't you forgive me?
Oh, shut up about the... Can we just, every trial, if a character starts repeating a word or two, can we just have like some sort of fake drinking game or something?
Nikon,
this one's
after I
forgive. The
go over
last
your
one
crime
was
from the beginning
justice and Tool.
and show that you have
especially
just
Tool.
admit it already.
Here we go, boys. Alright. Stock one. I want to go right here. Or no. Oh, you're right. Bam. Yay. This right here. That's good. Or would it be this one? Is this one? This has to be near the beginning, right? This one. Yay. Alright, cool. Last stock. A short-ass trial. This one? No. I guess this goes right here? No. Oh yeah, it does.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
That was a short-ass closing argument.
The key to this incident is that's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, the incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, a person wearing a hospital gown. That surveillance camera unit was designed. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue. But that was the killer. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But after cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside and, as if they were switching places with me, and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have... Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, the surveillance camera the killer used was original and they brought it. They made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it.
Wouldn't have Fuyuhiko known she had, like, walked away to do stuff, though?
And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Well,
isn't that right, Mikan?
You.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
What is her punishment gonna be?
Such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. This feeling of despair!
Mikan, you...
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
We didn't do well on this one. Or did we? Yeah, we didn't do well on this one. Well, nah, we didn't do well. Nah, yeah, we got a B. That's fine. That's okay. Could be worse.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Dead. All rise, motherfucker.
Well now. Correct!
Damn it. I won't forgive you.
Hey! What's going on? Hey! Well, that's obvious. Hey.
Oh. Oh shit.
What?
Oh, and it made her super strong. And hateful, or rude, or terrible. Not timid. Yeah, brave.
What?
Oh, she was actually... Wait, was she actually trying to kill him?
Oh, she was really hot. Damn.
It cannot be.
Perhaps... See? Jeez. Isn't that right?
Oh. How is that opposite of a nurse, though? Okay.
Possible.
Oh?
Huh?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
My beloved
Oh my god.
was the only one. That's right. The only never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart. This is my reciprocation.
Guess who her truly beloved is?
It's love.
Hey.
Damn. So her true love, or her beloved, or whatever, Junko.
Well... how amazing. Could it be?
This is...
Oh. Oh. She's gay for Junko? I can be on board with that. You go, girl. No, I'm just kidding.
But...
I don't know. It's bad.
Such despair.
Don't fuck with me!
You serious?
Oh. Oh shit.
Hey.
This is bad.
It kinda is a comic book though.
I am Monokuma!
Hey.
Am I the ultimate traitor?
Oh?
Of course not!
Oh hell no.
Oh?
That is...
Oh.
Oh? Well... Do you understand?
Hey.
Hey, hey! Damn it!
Oh?
Yes, indeed! Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
So it's over. It's real. Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
Hype for this execution?
I can
Okay.
find... Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh boy. Here we go. Mikan's dead. Oh, I was expecting a congratulations again. Oh. Oh no. Oh, ow. Oh, yeah. So she came, and then she died. She's finished. Haha, she finished. Funny sex jokes.
Let me ask.
Damn it. But...
Fisted by Junko into the heavens. That's a pretty good way of putting it.
Isn't that right?
Please wait!
I think I know who's next to die. And I think I know who's gonna do it too. Because why not?
Damn it!
Oh, wait. Yeah, I totally know who. Yeah, hold up.
Wrong! Come on!
I'm not gonna say, but I don't want to ruin it. I'm not gonna ruin it for anyone. Just gonna ask you. Gonna be quiet. Oh.
You fiend.
Phew! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Sorry, guys. I just don't want to say this out loud. I really don't want to spoil it, but I think I figured it out from little context clues that a friend gave me. Without meaning to.
Huh? Hey!
So just as I thought. However,
Fine.
Huh.
Silence.
Right?
All right!
Uh-oh. Unbelievable.
Hey!
No way! What's this?
Is he Bionic Man? Robots in disguise. Well, shit.
All right!
There's too much hope right here. Too much hope. There's gonna be despair when we see him.
Hey! Listen!
Hey, hey! Damn it!
Could it be?
Huh? What?
Was that right?
Oh, I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know?
Who are you?
Huh? You too? If you're messing with me,
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
Was I right?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body?
Was I right? Oh my
The
god.
name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
I was right. Oh my god. Dude, that's awesome. What is up with this bomb thing? We're gonna die.
Danganronpa.
Damn. We got her apron. I was so close to getting her panties. I'm gonna go a little longer, not too much. I just want to see him again.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai!
This is some fucking Full Metal Alchemist nonsense.
Nekomaru?
No matter how we look at it, this is...
God, I can't remember the dude's name. Okay, this looks weird. This just looks weird. He looks weird, I don't like it.
You... I already know. Hey, hey!
Electricity!
I guess he did have lightning bolts coming out of his face, so this makes sense.
Damn it. Sorry.
You serious?
Hey, hey.
Hey.
You...
Oh!
Huh?
Huh? Show some spirit!
Amazing!
What's this?
Yeah!
Hey, Oh my goodness! Such a wonderful before...
Hey, hey!
Fool!
Hey, hey! You...
What?
Disappear!
Why? What? Again?
Nekomaru!
That didn't faze me at all! Check it out! I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
Hey, hey!
No, thank you!
By the way... Of course!
Fool! Let's get along!
It's impossible.
Sheesh!
Uh-huh.
Alphonse. That's the Full Metal Alchemist. The Full Metal Alchemist name. Yep. Okay. That took me too long. Alright. First, we're gonna check on this little guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. 19 steps. Oh, I'm so tempted. No, I can't. I gotta go. Alright. Don't worry, it's cliffhanger for me too. Hopefully tomorrow or Friday, maybe, just depends. We'll start chapter 4. Hopefully the next stream will get up to the next body discovery, or bodies, you never know. Maybe we'll even get to the trial, I don't know, just depends. Weekend is coming up, so we'll see what happens. But, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me today. Mikan's dead. So are Buki and, little Hiyoko there. But, yeah, until next time.